Hey, welcome back. It's been a long time since I've been able to visit with you. We've been very, very busy lately. The house is remodeled, we're in, and it's the spring of 2025. And I would like to do a better job of showing you around as we do things. And so this is a random Monday evening, and we're in transition right now because it's kidding season. It's going to be kidding season. So I thought the first thing I'd show you is our goat maternity ward. So here's our goat maternity ward. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side and 4 on this side. These are all Nigerian dwarfs, and they're all super pregnant to have babies within the next few weeks, as early as I think the end of next week. A couple upgrades to the barn. We have some power running over here finally, which is good, not great. It's a short-term temporary solution, but these lights right here, these are from Harbor Freight. They are about $80 and they're amazing. I can't recommend them high enough. Each pin, hey Ruby, chill out. Each pin has their own feeder and water, and they have a sawdust bed. And then this evening, each goat will have hay, and we try to do it where, like these two, I'll put hay here, and I'll put hay here, and that way it kind of contains it a little bit. But yeah, they have a little bit of a DIY rig here, some T-posts, pig panels, some plywood, and pallets if you got them, to make them dividers. And it works really well for us with the Nigerian dwarfs. This would not work very well with bigger goats, but Nigerian dwarfs or pygmies, this is a really, really good and easy segment or setup for them. I'm going to take you inside the barn, show you a couple of our friends that are hanging out in here. We're going to start here with our corgi boy. This is Bandit, and he's been relegated to the outside, mostly because he went after and actually took down a Nigerian dwarf goat, a buck. And so we're still going to use him for breeding purposes, and we still give him attention out here. But he lives out here, as well as, I think this is Jolene. She's one of our Angoras. Hello. She lives out here, along with our good friend. Where you at? Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Patrick is our Oberhasli buck. He's a good boy. He's a real good boy. He doesn't like to urinate on himself, so I don't like to go too much into them. But he's a good boy. He's really sweet and does a good job. And over here, making all the fuss, this is Ruby. Ruby's a collie girl. So dog-wise, we have Ruby. We have Eleanor, who's our, oh my gosh, Great Pyrenees goat. And we have our does that are not pregnant in this first pen. A couple of them had a miscarriage. Some of them didn't get pregnant at all. Maybe they were too young. But we have, I think they're calling her Petunia, this Oberhasli. And we have a few of those. And then we've got Jolene here, who did not get pregnant. And then on the far side over there, and the next pen over, is some of our other, is our bucks besides Patrick. We had Patrick out there, but unfortunately, he could jump out of the fence. And so we had to kind of contain him over here. So we have Jordan or Billy for Nigerian. We have Bucky, and the black guy there is one of my favorites. We have a couple others that are over there that we've picked up that are Angoras. And we've not had any babies with them, but we keep them in their separate pens. Our next objective is to fire up the old Deutz Tractor. This was Elizabeth's Grandpa Ron's, And when he moved down here from Lafayette, he graciously said we could keep this here and use it as a loader. And Elizabeth's dad uses it a lot for taking fence rows out of the old farm, and it's kind of a shared tool, and it's just a blessing to have access to a loader. That's just not something we didn't have before. We're gonna give it a shot. It's a little cool, but I think we'll be able to fire it up. Fingers crossed. Now here's the plan with these. I want to use the bucket to take these up to the house. I've got plans for the plastic container, and I've also got plans to use the metal frame separately. But as I only have a little time here and there, I need to get these up to the house so I can work on it when I can. So let's give it a shot. Superhuman strength is what I got. The tractor doesn't have pallet forks, unfortunately. Oh. Okay. Now might be a good time to share with you my homestead secret weapon, and that is the ultimate tool, which is ratchet straps. When I was growing up, I felt like we hardly ever used ratchet straps. It'll hold, we won't need it. We didn't go get too big of loads or anything. And then I married Elizabeth, and her dad was the king of ratchet straps. Like borderline psychotic about ratchet straps. And I always thought, come on man, that's overkill. But now, I've learned to appreciate them, and I use them for everything. You quickly need to get a fence together, ratchet strap to a pole. No big deal. You need to hang something, hang a feeder. These are, what, $12 for a set of 4 at Harbor Freight. They're wonderful. I keep a package of them everywhere I go. So like now I'm going to strap this on there. Hopefully it won't fall. But I've got these. You'll see them throughout the farm. I don't worry about if they get tore up because they're dirt cheap and I can access them easily, and they're so simple a child can use them. So thanks, Pat. Okay. So it's too big a load. So I'm going to strap this onto the frame. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to avoid the hoses. Take it around and hook it on itself. gonna go through the middle here. And we'll end up doing the same thing. Hooking it to itself. Keep that little pressure on it. I'm not very good with the excess slack about tying it off in a super clean way. Like I said, I still have skills to learn from the masters, but one thing I do know, that ain't going anywhere. All right, let's do it. Let me point something out to you. Ratchet strap. Ratchet strap. Ratchet strap. Ratchet strap. Told you. Handy. Oh, look at that! Alright, this is about as good a place as any. Okay. Hi! Say it again, hi! Oh, Annie. And then there's the boys' room from the backside. There's one. I gotta get the other one. I'll be right back. Well, I got them both up here. I did forget the second time to take my handy dandy ratchet strap with me, but it fit on there well, and once I got the bucket lifted high enough, it stayed on there, leveled itself out. So I got big plans for these two. Little teaser, this is going to, I've wanted to do something with these boxes for about 2 years. The boxes, I'll tell you, I want to make hay feeders out of them. So I take these two little brackets off and this big tub comes out and you're left with just a big box. And with a series of clever cuts, you can take the outsides and fold them to make a V in the middle and put a big bale of hay in it, and the goats can come up and eat out of it, and it's not on the ground, it's not being wasted, and there's a plastic bottom that collects anything that falls. So hopefully it'll be a little better for waste for the goats, and I plan on making both of these into hay feeders. The other thing that we're going to make, you'll learn about probably in the next video. So we have to cut this video short. The kids are in play practice, and I'm in play practice. I'm playing Mendel, the rabbi's son, a fiddler on the roof at our Clay County Community Theater. And I don't know, we got about a few weeks before the show starts, and it's going really well, but cuts into my evening time to be able to do stuff. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.